Yo, hey Niko, just really tired, so I don't know if I saw that in time. Dude, I've had the busiest fucking day all day. I had work. There was a bunch of people who came in, and then after... Yeah, I had the longest ass day. And then when I got out of work, I had to go, work on somebody's computer. Right, so you want to hear some bullshit? So I show up to the place with a USB flash drive of Windows 11, right? Because the issue the person had was the drive they had an operating system installed died, right? The SSD kaput. So my job was to install a new M.2 SSD, which is like the ones that go on the board. They're really fast. And then install Windows, right? I get there. Hey, how's it going? I go up to the computer. I get like the box, the SSD, and I get to it, right? I open it up. I take the heatsink off the M.2 slot. Guess what I don't see? An M.2 screw. I was like, oh, fuck. It doesn't have an M.2 screw. How is this gonna stay in? So I did a thing you probably shouldn't do. You might be able to get away with it, but you probably shouldn't do this. I just put the M.2 in, and then I had the heatsink hold it down. It's still making contact, and it's still gonna be in there. So I was like, okay, yeah, let me plug in my USB flash drive. Let me plug in my Windows 11 USB, right? I plug it into the computer, turn it on, immediately goes into BIOS. Let me break it down for you, Mark. It was supposed to boot into the Windows 11 installer. It going into the BIOS meant the USB flash drive wasn't working. So I call up my buddy from work. I'm like, hey, did you wipe the flash drive? He's like, no, that's the one I use. I always use that one. I try it again. It boots straight into the BIOS. I'm like, oh, fuck. This computer has to, like, be shipped in, like, a couple days. Or, like, tomorrow or some shit. Hey, like, don't you have, like, another computer you could do it on? And I'm like, no, wait a minute, I do. I gotta hang up. So I hang up with him. Then I go downstairs in their house. Like, the husband of the house is there. I'm like, hey, can I use your family computer? Because when I walked in the door, I saw they had a family computer. He's like, yeah, sure. Turn it on. It's fucking Windows 7. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, this might cause some issues. So generally, when people make like USB flash drives of like Windows 10, Windows 11, they use a program called Rufus, and Rufus makes bootable flash drives. The issue is that Rufus hasn't supported Windows 7 in like a full version. Like, I wasn't able to do Rufus, right? So I had to manually with the command line set up the partitions. Like, I had to format it properly to be readable and like mountable. I spent a good 10 minutes downloading Windows 11 ISO. What ISO is it is a disk image file, right? It is a digital version of an installer disk. If it was Windows 10, you can just double click on it, on the file, and it mounts it as if it was a CD drive. All this is... you're not even there yet, right? So, Windows 7 cannot natively mount an ISO file. So I had to install fucking 7-zip onto their computer. USB speeds are very dependent on which generation there are. USB 3, like the blue colored USB, are significantly faster than USB 2. That fucking piece of shit computer was so old, it had no USB 3 slots. So I was stuck with USB 2 speed. So USB 2 has a maximum of fucking 40 megabytes per second. Maximum 40 megabytes per second. Usually like 25 megabits bytes per second. Motherfucker. I had to fucking basically extract it as if it was a zip file, then copy and paste out all the contents of the ISO into this USB. The ISO was 8 gigabytes big. The RAM on this fucking computer was 4 gigabytes of RAM. So imagine 4 gigabytes of RAM trying to transfer 8 gigabytes of files. It took 15 fucking minutes. Yes, press any key /button. So fucking 30 minutes in front of this, and they had this big golden retriever. I don't know if it was a golden retriever. Kind of. It was acting like a golden retriever dog. And it was fucking like rubbing its leg against me, rubbing its leg at me. So, okay, yeah, let me pet the dog. Let me pet the dog. Biggest fucking mistake. Because then it wouldn't leave me alone. And then it had like a ball. Like, not a ball, but like a rubber bone or some shit, right? I assume when the family does it, they like rip it out of the dog's mouth. I assume he wants to just like plop, like give it to me or something, right? I try to grab it, and I get a bit of his teeth. Then he's like gnawing and gnashing at it as he's trying to place it on my fucking lap. He's like, arr, 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 arr. And he's like fucking like half an inch away from my leg. Like, arr, 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 arr. And I'm like, okay, I need you off me. I need you off me. Get away, get away. You're gonna fucking like pierce a fucking hole through my leg with your bullshit. And then I rip it out of the dog's mouth, throw the thing. He comes back, does the same thing. Until I just like, with one hand using the computer and the other hand fucking like playing tug of war with the dog until the husband in the house comes in, and he's like, oh shit, are you okay? I'm like, dude, could you please help me here? Could you please take him off me? Then, right, okay, so I have this fucking Windows 11 USB done. I go back up to the computer. So there is this really dumb requirement for Windows 11. It requires the presence of a TPM 2.0 chip, right? This isn't my job. I had to do this off the clock. So a TPM is a trusted platform module. Basically, it's for encryption keys. Emotional roller coaster. We're not even there yet. So this USB flash drive with Windows 11 requires a TPM 2.0, right? And a lot of newer motherboards have it. The issue here is that, like, newer motherboard, AM4, plug it in. Click, okay, yeah, found the drive. Thankfully, the drive was showing up, even though I didn't fully, like, screw it down. Then it was like, oh, shit, what version of Windows 11 are you installing? Like, shit, it's probably Home Edition. I assume this person has a Home Edition version of Windows, right? No product key. Windows 11 can't be installed. TPM 2.0 chip requirement. At that point, I spent 30 fucking minutes on a fucking Windows 11 USB. I'm gonna have to find a fucking way how to get Windows 11 on this goddamn machine, because I am not spending another 30 fucking minutes putting Windows 10 on this. I'm just gonna fucking walk out. I'm gonna fucking walk out at this point. I'm gonna say, the computer's fucking fried, can't be helped, throw my arms up. But no, I looked it up on fucking internet. Can you get around the TPM 2.0 chip requirement? It was saying, oh, using Rufus, the program I couldn't fucking download onto Windows 7, wasn't able to do that. So instead, I had to do something. I had to change something in the registry, right? Okay, this is the actual fucking system you're like changing. That, it's very important you don't fuck with that. I had to do some registry bullshit to get fucking, to bypass the TPM requirement, then for it to fucking install. And then it took like a good 10 minutes to actually install onto the computer. And at that point in time, my job was fucking done. I can't help with setting up an account. I don't know the person's Microsoft account, and I don't need to know this person's Microsoft account. As a technician, it is generally frowned upon finding people's information. The customer doesn't like it when you take their information, and generally, you don't need it. You can do things without it. So, basically, when this person receives their computer, they're just gonna have to fucking set it up from square one. I diagnosed the issue. I put the drive in it. I fucking installed Windows 11 onto that machine. She'll just have to do the very end of it. I spent in total over an hour, dude. It was some shit. Also, I mean, and there was some other stuff at work that I can't really talk about. I mean, I could say like, oh, there was a shit ton of people at work today, all at once, and I had to deal with some tough customers. But oh, the fucking cherry on the shit shake was Coming home after working on that computer, I got stuck behind a student driver, and that's why I was like 30 minutes late to stream today. It was a lot of shit today. Bro, I might turn this into like a highlight. Just me bitching about my job for like fucking like 5 minutes. Niko complains for like 20 minutes. There we go. Dude, y'all probably forgot we were even playing a game. Hey, you, yeah, I see you. Yeah, subscribe.